morning, all you good and kind people, vending family. Hope everybody's doing well out there. I just wanted to share this quick little hack trick I did. I had a situation because I do a lot of traveling. I'm on the road. I camp a lot. And I was doing deliveries, doing fills. I bought a box of candy, almost all chocolate. And I was in the location for a while, filling, cleaning, doing some repairs, that kind of stuff, doing some upgrades. Stayed in there, chit-chatting with the employees and building a relationship with everybody. And anyway, I came back out to my vehicle and all my chocolate was melted, which, of course, I live in Florida. It's 90 plus degrees. And of course, from the label, it says if it gets over 80 degrees, it'll melt. So something I did to help me with my deliveries, and I think it may be helpful to other people too, was to do a little cooler mod. So let me show you that real quick. So I bought this little cooler from Walmart. I think it's like 10 bucks, something like that. And what I did with it is I found a video on YouTube and I got some stuff in there now. But what I did is I bought some of the great stuff, I think it's called. It's a filler that you can buy from like Home Depot. I think it's like great stuff or something like that. I'll post a link in the comments of it. But anyway, and I got some silicone, and what I did is I drilled holes in it. You can see those holes in the top, just big enough for the straw to fit in, and I filled it up with the foam, gap filler, and I of course let it cure, so there's no space in there. And then I came back once it cured, and then the next day, and I took off the foam, the excess foam, cleaned it off, and then I came and put some silicone over the holes to seal it. And then I did the same thing with the bottom. It's probably a little bit harder to see, but there's a hole there and there's a hole there. Did the same thing, filled it with, I think it's like great stuff or something like that. Anyway, gap filler, and let it cure. I think it took 2 cans to do the whole thing. I think the cans are like $4, $5 a can. So all in all, about 25 bucks to make this cooler, and it does a great job. Then I got two 2-liter bottles, and I emptied them out, cleaned them out, filled them up with water, and added salt. If you can get sea salt, it's better, but really any salt will do. I just added a good amount of salt to them, and I froze them, and I call these the cores now. And so what I do is I put my chocolate in here, anything that can melt. Right now I got my lunch in here, some snacks, but yeah, I freeze those 2 cores, and this will keep anything you put in here cool. Of course, you could buy a bigger cooler. You can buy like the $30 one they have at Walmart, $40 one. You can get a bigger one depending on what you need. I didn't need a huge cooler for me, but if you did, you could of course buy a bigger one. And it stays cool for about, no joke, 2 to 3 days. It holds temp. So I've kept chocolate in here, food in here, and as you can see, it's pretty. I don't even have ice in here. You could add some ice in there if you wanted to. It'll probably last 3-4 days if you added ice to it. But anyway, I just thought that might be helpful to you guys who do a lot of transport with your candy.